doing? This is Mike Ruggirello back for Theory Thursday. Today is just about a couple licks, guys. Basically, I wanted to talk about a few differences on how to sound more shreddy with your minor penta. A lot of us do this trilling. So there's a couple secret notes in there that you can superimpose, and one of them is the 9th fret B string. So it sounds pretty cool. I'll give you a few examples. You could trill. Just something like that where you feature this note with like a leading tone or involve it with a pattern. Something like this from the blues scale. So it's pretty neat. You can use these two notes right here as a group and then use them with the flat 5. And then it is more customary and pretty much normal to just do the same position, move it down a half step. I think some of us have tried this. That's really cool. It's just like a quick blend of blues into Dorian. And make it a little bit more melodic here. Blues, extension. You can say some clever things. Okay, so lick number 2. You'll recognize it. It's basically Johnny Be Good. So I like to use my 2 fingers in a row on the G. And this finger I call an anchor. It helps this finger. And then as I do that whole step bend, you let go and then you just stamp down on the double stop of the B and E string. And it happens to be 3 downstrokes. So when you're cooking, that's a little bit different than... Anyhow, that is like a gateway to learning some guitar soloing and guitar licks. So the next moves is basically a pull-off. And then you put your pinky on the 8th fret string and just do a pull-off. And then you can graduate to doing a double pull-off, the E and the B. I have a habit of lifting my index finger because I like to promote the idea of walking your fingers. It feels like the lick is standing up and walking away. So again, that's a different skill right there. Okay, so lick number 3. Lick number 3 is in the same box as the last one, but we put our index finger on the high E, and it's a downstroke, and then you keep your pick in between the high E and B because your next move is going to be an upstroke pull-off. So like down, pick, pull off, and then get your 7th fret G loaded with the middle finger anchor. So it's pick, pull, load it, bend. That is a really awesome lick. You can build on it, and the easy way to build on it is it's a little bit of alternating between 2 strings, and then you can actually go up to 3 if you like. And what that means is that you do the lick, you bend that G string, and then you reload. Now this is a very interesting graduation here. When you do the pull off on the B string, put all 4 fingers in a row. This won't feel very comfortable, but it'll make you efficient and it'll make you have excellent technique. So you take these 4 fingers and you do a whole step bend. Okay, so watch this. Reload. Doesn't have to be back and forth. Feel free to make up some patterns, like do 2 of this one, and then, sounds really familiar. If you like Aerosmith and a lot of classic rock, Jimmy Page, if you will, lots of guys, especially Slash too. Now that one, I recently decided, when you're practicing in the box, that's a 3rd location to bend. Bending here, bending there, and then bending there. So for you theory buffs out there, this is bending to the 5, this is bending home, which is the tonic, and this is bending to the 4. So here's lick 4. It's a combination of the last one, and then we will go up to the 13th fret. Now what we do, so we're going to take this string right here, the 8th fret, this is a C. You're bending it to D. You can do the same thing right here. And it just has a different timbre, it's more physical, it sounds like you're beating it up. And it's cool because you get to stay on the same string, you get to employ all 4 fingers on this bend for good technique, and then you get to do it again. Keep your fingers locked and loaded all the way up to the 13th fret and give it hell. A short lesson just about playing some nice extensions on your A minor penta. Again, let's orientate us. That is a 5-note scale, guys. Please know the difference between that and your 7-note scale, A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then A minor penta. That's the difference between your 7-note scale and your 5-note scale. The 5-note scale is more of your desert island. That's where we all live and write music and guitar solos and rhythms. The 7-note scale is obviously more melodic. You have a 2 and a 6, very melodic notes. They show up in our solos. If you have any questions about that, you know what to do. I'll see you next week. Thank you.